that. Again, obviously, if I want to go and edit or view, I can go in through each individual report in the same way that I just showed you. But now let me just go through and show you if I create an electrical report, same process, except I don't have to worry about compressor system information. So I hit start. It's going to take me straight to give it a name, choose the files. So SDT Coburg electrical report. And again, I'm going to choose my files and my images. I have some electrical ones in here. So again, same process. I'm going to highlight the ones that I want to bring in. I'm going to hit open, 16 files. Again, if I hover over, I can see the names for all of these, when they were taken, et cetera, and I'm going to hit upload. Again, it's going to bring these images in, and you'll notice that the Prpd phase resolve information is on these images. So with 1.4.5, we have officially released the Prpd functionality to the SonaVu. So when you go into Prpd on the SonaVu, this will now be captured, and this information will be collected along with the ultrasound bloom information that you can see here and the metadata. So I'm happy with the information or the files that I've uploaded. I'm going to build my report. And again, I'm going to view and print. It's going to go through the same process. Here is my name of my report in the top right-hand corner. Here is the overview, who it's inspected by, when I created it. And I'm going to scroll down through these, and I can see that image has now been added to my report. Any information or the metadata information is here. So what's my dB value? If I was within distance, what was it? All that good information, and any notes and location. Now, one thing that has been added into the SonaVu, and you may or may not be aware, is the ability to actually go and put notes onto an image on the camera itself. Okay, so if I go in and go into my images by pressing on the little book icon over here, it's going to take me into my images and videos. If I click on images, and if I just pull one up at random, you can see here, I'm just looking at one of the images I have stored. You'll notice there is a little crayon icon here. If I click on that crayon icon, it's going to take me into a keyboard, and I can add in some free form notes. So I can just say anything I want, you know, Rob's office, or any particular information that I want to capture about this particular image. One of the great things about this is I'm out in the field, I find something, I shoot my picture, and then I can jump straight in here and put in any relevant information I want about it. And what we have done with SonaVu InSights is, if there is any information that is added to these images, it's going to automatically pull it into the SonaVu InSights database now. So I can put great information in the field while I'm there, capture that information, so I don't have to try and remember it. I don't have to make notes and add it to it later. I can do it right there in the field. I hit the little save icon on the right-hand side. It's going to add that information to that image. Now, when I unload that image, it's going to be captured in SonaVu InSights if I bring that image in. So I'm going to quit out of here. And I'm just going to show you one I did before. Sorry, I'm going to go back into my images. So just as a test, if I look at an image I took earlier today, I was generating some partial discharge here from a little generator. And you'll notice in my notes, I have put in a note already saying this is a test note on an electrical image. So that's already saved to that particular image. And because I was organized and prepared, I have already got that image off of my SonaVu. And you'll notice, if I scroll right down to the end here, the very last image that I captured was the one of my office here it is. Here is my little doohickey, and you'll see I had put that note on the image. This is a test note on an electrical image. So when I pulled this into the SonaVu InSights site, it automatically brought those notes across and put them right on that image. That is phenomenal. That is such a big, big help. So like I said, now we can put that information on when we're in the field. We don't have to remember any information about these images when we get back to the office. We don't have to go and edit them after the fact. We can do it right there and then. So really, really nice feature. Really like that. So the fact that one, we've added something in the SonaVu to allow you to make notes, and two, we've made it super easy to bring them into InSights as well. So all of that good information is in here. The Prpd image is in here as well. This seminar is not designed to teach you about what these mean. There is a document that we developed which does categorize the difference between the different phase resolve images. So depending on whether it's surface PRPD, floating PRPD, there is a document that kind of covers that. And if you don't have it or don't have access to it, let me know and I will make sure you get that. And obviously the SonaVu InSights site is going to continue to evolve. I would very much expect to see in this not too distant future that we will probably put some further information about, what this means, maybe automated to say on here, okay, this is, floating PRPD, and have it automatically put in here and maybe, a percentage value as to 78% floating PD or whatever it is. So it's going to continue to evolve, but some really good information already captured in here. Okay, I just wanted to point out there's two different styles of the PRPD. You can see here we have in dot format, and then later on we have here in line format. So on the SonaVu itself, we have the ability to differentiate between how we want this PRPD image to be drawn out. So I'm going to try and show you this on my SonaVu. If I bring it across to here, in order to go into PRPD mode, you see right now I have my little thumb and finger pointing. If I click on this, it's going to take me into flow mode where it changes to my little wind symbol. And if I press it again, it's going to take me into PRPD mode. And you can now see at the bottom here, here is my PRPD image at the bottom. In the top left-hand corner, you will see there is a little icon there. If I click on this, it's going to change it from dots to lines. I don't really have any electrical that I can show you very clearly, but that is how you change from one format to the other. So we've given you the option to see it as both, either in a line format as I am now, or in those kind of floating dot format. So just wanted to kind of point that out to you. That is new with 1.4.5, the new version of the firmware. I'm just going to move this out of the way and go back to the InSights again. So I am going to close out my electrical report. Again, in the same way that I was with the leaks, I can go in and view and edit individual faults. So again, go in, put additional information. You'll notice for the one that I had already put information directly onto the image on the SonaVu, that information is already sitting in there. Again, the same deal. I can come in, I can repair these, I can add, information about the particular image and save it. Now, when I go back and view my report, any changes that I've made to the report are reflected. So here, it's on a pole, bad corona. This one's been repaired. So again, continually updating, continually evolving. Any changes I make will be reflected in my report. Again, if I want to find it, it's going to be the very latest one is going to be in the top left-hand corner. And as I add reports, they're going to continue to grow. So now we get into this, the filtering. You can see if every time I do anything to do with SDT Coburg, I always name it the same way. When I go into my filter and put in SDT Coburg, you're going to see all the reports that are related to that are going to be filtered out. So now I can very clearly see I have my electrical report, I have my leak report. There's a little lightning bolt symbol next to the electrical one. There is a little flow or blowing wind image next to the leak report. So even if I didn't call it electrical and leak, I can just see by the icon on the left-hand side what style of report is. Is it leak? Is it electrical? Right now, the LDAR report still has the electrical symbol. I believe that there is a plan to change this and give it its own unique icon. Just haven't got there yet, but that'll probably happen in the not too distant future.